Hello guys, welcome to COP First. So today we will solve a question which was asked in Deloitte. Before looking into the question, let's see what data we were given. So we were given two tables. One is employees and other is departments. So if I run this query, select star from employees, and this is the output that we get. So this table contains employee details like employee ID, their first name, their last name, their department ID, what was their salary and the date when they were hired. And the second table was departments. So if I run this query, then we have this table with two columns, that is department ID and what is the name of that particular department, right? Now let's see what the question was saying. So the question is saying write a SQL query to find the top two highest paid employees in each department along with their full name, department name and salary. So this question asks us to find the top two paid employees in each department, and in the output we should have these three columns: full name, department name and salary. Now because it is asking us to find the top two employees based on salary, so definitely one thing that should click in our mind is we will have to use somehow the rank function here, so that we can rank the employee salaries in each department, and then we can filter out only the top two employees, right? Another thing is we have to get the full name, department name and salary. Now the name and the department name are in two different tables. So in employees we have the full name as well as the salary, and department name is in departments table. Definitely we'll have to join these two tables, right? So we'll have to join these tables, then we will have to rank the employees in their department by their salary, and then finally we'll have to filter out the top two employees. So that's how overall we will solve this question. So let me start with the query. So we will write select from where? Select from employees, and let's call it as E. Let's give it an alias name. Then I'll join with what? We will join it with departments, right? And let's call it as D. And what is the common key to join them? So this employees table had this department ID, and similarly departments table also has department ID, right? We will join them on department ID, so we can write left join department as D on E dot department ID equals D dot department ID. So we will join them on these columns, and let me select all the columns to show that how this table will look now. So let's run this query and see if it works. Yeah. So in this, if you can see, then up till this date hired column, then we have the employees table, and to the right of it we have the departments table, right? Now this is not the output that we want. We are looking for these three columns: full name, department name and salary. So if we talk about full name, because we have the first name and the last name, so we'll have to concatenate both these columns to get the full name. So we can write concat what? First name, and first name is coming from employee, so I'll write E dot first name, comma, we can put a space between the first name and the last name, and then we can write E dot last name. So this is the one column that we needed. Next column is department name, so this will come from the departments table, so we can say D dot department underscore name. This is the second column, and then we need the salary as well. So we can write, let me bring this down, we can write, and salary will come from which table? Employees table, right? So we will write E dot salary, and let's call this as full name. Now this will give us only these three columns, but we need only top two highest paid employees, right? So first we will rank these employees. So we will use the function here. I'll be using dense rank here. You can let me know in the comment that why we should use dense rank here instead of rank. Okay, so I'll use dense rank over, and we will do partition by what? Partition by department ID, right? Because we want to find the top 2 in each department, so we'll do the ranking within the department. So we'll do partition by what? T dot department underscore ID, and we have to do order by what? Order by E dot salary, and that too in descending order because we want to find the top 2 employees. Okay, now let's call this column as maybe employee rank. Okay, and now let us run this query and see what output we get. Everything is fine, right? Okay, yeah, so now we have these 4 columns, and in this employee rank column you can see within this department HR you have 1, 2 and 3 employees, like ranked 1 to 3. Similarly, you have an engineering department 1 to 3, and in sales I think there are only 2 employees, so 1 and 2. Okay, now we have to exclude these cases where the rank is 3, and we have to keep only the first and the second ranked employees, right? So let us put this query in a CT. Let's put it in a CT. Let's call it as with maybe let's say ranked salary as. Okay, let's call it ranked salary, and then we will do select from what? From ranked salary. And what we have to select? We have to select only those cases where this employee rank is less than 3. So we'll say where employee underscore rank is less than 3. And what do we have to select? We have to select full name, comma department name, comma salary, right? These are 3 columns that we need, and also we'll order it by let's order it by our final output by department name, and within each department let's order by salary in descending order, so that in the output we have the highest salary on the top. So let us run this query now. Everything is looking fine. Yes, everything should work. Let's select this whole query and let's run it. Yeah, so now you have only like 2 rows for each of the department. Engineering department 1, 2 with highest salary as 80,000 and then 75,000. Similarly in HR, similarly in sales. I hope this question was helpful for you. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.